Yo, Bully and the Beast podcast.
You.
I'm Lorel.
It's your boy Wax. What up?
So what's going on, Wax? I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm like pushing through today. Fucking Delta did me filthy over the past week. Beyond the fact that they delayed every single flight.
I heard this happening.
I had a bag inside of my luggage and they stole it. So
sound like everything that's happening on right now, this whole world right now is like watch all your belongings and actually watch kids.
well, I think you're supposed to watch your kids. Anyway.
A lot is happening right now, So everybody watch your belongings and watch your kids for real. Everybody getting snatched up and stuff, So, everybody be easy.
Nobody's snatching you up though. So what's been going on in your life? Because clearly it's a whirlwind over here.
Yeah, my life is going good, man. It's going great. I'm putting together a resort over there on my land. So, everybody be able to come out there, do a bunch of activities, over in the Charleston area. So yeah, it's a lot of things just shiftings and different ideas is going in my head. And just
I know. I'm like, you go where the wind blows. You're like like Wax will be like, I'm about to build a roller coaster. You're like, wait, what? What? Now I have a spaceship. Oh, now I have this one idea. I'm gonna build trees. You'd be like, okay,
I'm looking for locomotives right now. It's just like I'm always thinking like a different lane than anybody else. I don't want to do what nobody else doing. I don't want your girl. I don't want to work like you. I don't want to look like you. I don't want to dress like you. I just want to, do my own
seen
thing,
niggas with that hat on before that you got on.
No way. You never
yes,
seen
I did. Yes,
hat.
I did.
No way.
Niggas had that hat on before, nigga. And that white tee.
Well, guess what? Them niggas went to Target.
All right, y'all. So we're going to get into some emails, some DMs, some voicemails. You know what we do over here. We give out ratchet advice. So if you need a little bit of advice, whether it's for your relationship, your friendship, any kind of thing, your job, anything you got going on, you could definitely reach out to us, any form of communication, because we got it all. You could DM us at
Bully and the Beast at G. The Bully and the Beast podcast. Bully and the Beast podcast. Holla at us in the DMs and on a voicemail. Hit us at 347-679-6118. Holla at us.
Jordan, what's our DM? What's our Instagram?
At Bully and the
Beast podcast.
Yes, okay.
You gotta say that.
Let them know.
Yeah,
I got you back.
Gotta be right.
I did it right.
It got to be right. Okay, so DM us. We'll reach right back out to you
and
give you some sound advice. Now, the first DM says, "Hi, L'Oreal and Wax. L'Oreal, I love you. We're so like-minded. Nice. I'm a bully to bullies too. And Wax, just stay quiet on this one, please."
Okay.
Thank God. Because I need some real help. I have been listening since day one, and I have a problem. My husband is in the military and is pretty high up in the ranks. And recently, we had helped a couple by letting them stay in one of our guest rooms while they find a place. The problem is they've been looking for a place for 3 damn months. I wouldn't mind, but they are dirty. They don't do their dishes. They just leave them around my kitchen for me to clean up. I work too, and I go to school, and I clean the house. I told them to clean their dishes, but obviously they don't listen. I told my husband to tell them to leave by June, but they are still here. At this point, I just want them out. How can I get them out of my house? I don't really understand why someone would stay where they're not wanted. Please don't say my name. Ooh.
All right, darling. Darlene Winchester. What you have to do.
That's not her name.
But the thing is, people understand is like, when you want somebody out your house, showing them that you're not when you show them that they not welcome and they not leaving, they really ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah,
it's just what it is. So you gotta, if you really love them, you gotta just make sure they got something that they can do. Like, can you fix roofs? Like, you figure out something that you figure out something that y'all hate doing, that need to be done. The grass needs to be cut. You know what? I was thinking about fixing that room up downstairs in the attic. I was thinking about doing something in the basement, or you know what, the outhouse need to be done. Oh, I was the only reason why I didn't get that garage in the back because I didn't want to put it together. Put these motherfuckers to work, because it's like they being messy. Jesus.
Yeah, I can't take that. Like the messy is the end all be all for me.
It is.
You gotta sit like, okay, I understand you said you wanted them out by June, but see, this is why I don't let people stay at my house. And you know they got squatters' rights and all that stuff too. So like if they've been there long enough, you can't just kick them out. So now you're stuck with them, right? Now he's high up in the ranks. He needs to come and talk to them with you. Y'all need to talk to them together and say, listen, we gave you time. You know, we're gonna give you 3 weeks. You need to get your shit and get the fuck out. You ain't got to go to the street, but you got to get the fuck out of here. Go find some family. I'm sorry, but we've tried.
Find some neck suckers.
We've tried. You're dirty. And that's not how we live. We ask you to clean up behind yourselves and say it in a nice way so that they don't try to shoot you in your sleep. But like, it's really like the way that your lifestyle is not conducive with ours. And we need our peace, you know? This is our home. We gave you some time and now it's over.
Yeah, people turn your whole lifestyle up. Like, you know what I'm saying, when people come, they come for a weekend, that's cool. But once you start staying, when the house starts smelling like you, when you turn the music up all loud, when I come in the house, I don't have my peace. And it's like the dog, and it's like just so much. Even with the dog, it's like sometimes like, yo, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? So imagine you have somebody else, you don't want to keep on arguing with them. You don't want to keep on being a nag and all the other type of shit either. So the best thing to do is to say that the man tried to holler at you, you feel uncomfortable, or say the lady tried to holler at him. That's an easy way to get out of it.
Is to be like, it's to break up their marriage. So now one of them got to live with you forever.
Ooh, you're right. I can't believe she did that. Now them two best friends and use them for sex dolls. I don't know. Threesomes, orgies. I don't know.
Like, just be honest. Be honest and be like, you know, we can't take it anymore. We're done.
Honesty gonna hurt their feelings. Sometimes you can't be. Is it their family members or just a family?
They're friends.
Oh, friends, you can hurt feelings. And you ain't got the same
friends,
blood.
Right, Smith? Yeah.
She didn't clarify, but I want to say they just said they're helping someone out. We recently helped a couple by letting them stay, but she didn't clarify.
Is this a couple?
No, it's a couple.
That's what I'm saying. It's a couple. If it was your friend, wouldn't you have said your friend?
So I think go get some CDLs. It'd be all right.
It's probably someone her husband works with. Shit.
That's what I was thinking. Because what was the point of bringing up the military thing?
But you gotta know why? Because now doing the military thing, this guy is definitely OCD in some ways, because you have to be like that. Is it something that he has on the sergeant, and the sergeant is not saying nothing so much? Because he's supposed to be in control of this whole situation, especially if he's high up. You know what I'm saying? This is what he does. He got a whole lot of platoons to sit there and take care of. So if this guy must have something, he must got something on the sergeant, for the sergeant not to be over here being pissed off like his wife.
He's probably fucking him.
He's probably smashing. That's probably his boyfriend, Miss Lady. You need to think about that.
Because if you letting a couple ruin your relationship, because I know for me, if that was my husband's friend, and I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers is messy, they fucking up my well-being and like my zen, then I got a problem with my husband now, because I done already complained to you and you didn't get these motherfuckers out of here. Now it's causing a problem between us, you know? So I would talk to my husband and be like, it's weird because she ain't really tell us who these people are.
Yes.
What if it's his parents?
but even if it's like close family, once you start fucking up your peace, it's really time to go. There's nothing you can do, because y'all end up having a fight.
I remember my mother let like my sister's friends stay in her house, and I'm like, why the fuck is this bitch here, right? Like, so she was coming up with all these crazy stories and all this drama. I'm like, listen, it's time for that bitch to go, because ultimately you don't deal with that kind of stuff. So why would you allow her to bring that into your home?
All the energy is out of control. Fuck that. I'm not adding no more energy that ain't conducive to mine. Did I say that right?
I'm not taking care of no grown motherfucker either. Like, how she work, go to school, and her husband work, and y'all motherfuckers staying with us. Like, what? Are y'all
Section 8 at?
That's
Section 9, Section 10. Where the fuck you go to Section 1?
The government is giving out a lot of money lately. Go find a fucking job. All I know is everybody got a job. I mean, everybody got work available.
Yes.
McDonald's is hiring $17 an hour for a manager. Go get a fucking job and get the fuck out of my house. And that's another thing. If y'all were working to try to get out of here, you wouldn't be in my house making shit dirty all day.
That's what I'm saying. So somebody is not working the time they're supposed to. Now and that's what they think. They need to sit there and work another job or something like that. Because they come in the house just to shit and shower and sleep.
That's it.
And you ain't gonna be mad at that because you see they trying to grow and you see they trying to be on their feet. But y'all around the house so much that you have the motherfucking house dirty, family.
Come on.
Stink feet.
And if it's your husband's friend, I would give a little ultimatum. Like, listen, it's either you want them to live here or me.
Where's she going now? Everything is high.
I'm gonna go somewhere that's clean.
What, another man's house? Go get some other
meat? I mean, long as he don't got an extra couple staying there. This ain't swingers. The fuck?
Yeah,
anyway,
got time for that shit.
Yeah, make sure you talk to them and tell them how you feel, like realistically. Don't just be like, okay, June. Okay, tell them why. Like, y'all bitches is dirty. Like, time to go.
Yeah, you gotta get out of it.
Yeah, you gotta be upfront. Sometimes you just gotta rip the Band-Aid off of motherfuckers. Like, we be trying to be nice and people walk all over nice. Fuck
that's
being
all the time, yo. Why she's really, really upset because she can't, when she about to orgasm that night, she can't motherfucking speak all loud. That's why she upset. They used to be in all this by themselves. They used to be fucking all around the house, letting the dick swing. And now this motherfucker, they gotta be tiptoeing around at night. Oh, I don't want to wake them up. Or they having sex. You know what I'm saying? She's on her period. Now it's two women in the house who on their period at the same time. Nobody got time.
I don't want to fuck if I can't scream. Like, we ain't, that's it. If I can't scream, we not fucking. So that mean they gotta go.
They gotta go.
Because this ain't no porno for them either. Let's get into a voicemail. Now, if you need to reach out to us via phone, all you gotta do is hit us up at
347-679-611. They holla at us.
Let's hear it.
What's up, Lorel? Hey, Waxy Poo.
Yikes.
Well, I need you guys' help. My brother recently came back from college and he was telling me about a new relationship he got in. He got a new girlfriend. But I took out the calendar. Well, first of all, he told me they started to smash only after 1 month of like knowing each other. So I took out the calendar and I saw it's the 6th month of the year. So if my calculations are right, that means what was she doing the other 6 months? She probably had at least 3 other schlongs.
Yikes.
And so all I'm saying is I went to my brother and I said, that means she's a whore.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Okay, talk to me. Talk to me. More than one a year.
All I'm saying is you can't argue with mathematical calculations and the wise words of Max, the philosophical genius.
Okay, I like the business guy.
I want to let you know I'm sticking by your words. My word is bond. I would die for you. I'll do anything for you. I love you, Wax. Hey, bully.
Wait, I am lost.
What just happened exactly? Did he get me to agree everything he's saying? Because he was talking some good stuff, and then at the end it just went, you know what? I love everybody too. I love Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
But he loves
but
how kind of love? Why come? Why come he love you?
Because he's saying that the things that I'm saying is real and true. You know what I'm saying? I sit there and I really.
He called you Waxy Poo.
I mean that was kind of out of control a little bit. That was kind of out of control a little bit.
Does he sound like your type?
No.
Why? Y'all think the same?
No, he'll probably understand what I'm saying because I usually break it down a lot. And this guy's saying that if this woman right here had 3 meets within 6 months span of a whole year, Jesus Christ. Twerk. She's on the verge of 40 meets in 10 years.
Twerk, what do you think? Now, I got to hear what Twerk thinks because he got a boyfriend. So I want to know, Twerk, do you feel like that was Wax getting hit on?
It's a mix. It was Wes getting hit on, and the listener showing some concern. I'm just wondering why the listener is meat watching.
Wait, I missed that part. What was he saying?
Well, listen, the girl had 3 meats.
Yeah, he's worried about his brothers, how many partners.
Oh, right.
So he's like meat watching how many meats she has.
Well, but listen, we only meat watch when we look at our guys and see if they're in love or not. Now, if he's all in love and kissy, I'm gonna marry this girl. What you think about her? And always ask her, what you think about her? You know what I'm saying? Every 5 minutes. He like, hold on, bro. You think about it. If y'all is together within the 6 months, she said she was free. She had at least 3 meats, fam.
Why are you thinking about before your brother even knew her though? That's weird as fuck. Like to be sitting around and be like, let me think about what this bitch that's fucking my brother was doing 6 months before he met her. Like, what? This nigga is a fucking weirdo.
You bring your people into your relationship when you always talking to them about this girl. Now it's 3 of y'all.
Wax, your boyfriend is a bit strange.
No.
You need to check him.
L'Oreal, you don't have one of your friends who's always talking to you about her relationship and all that type of shit. She's actually bringing you into their relationship. So now when you got advice and it might not, go exactly what she wants, he might get a little upset. You know what I'm saying? So I think this guy right here is not a bad guy.
Would you date him? Because it seems like he wants to date you.
But the girl, she already had 3 meats. I don't like that whole shit either.
You don't even know that he made that shit up.
No.
You better stick her. That's your man. You gonna stick beside him.
No, listen, no. It's not like that. It's like,
given.
If you think about it, girls who say, I was just dating. What do just dating mean to you? Twerk, you help me out. What do just dating mean? If a girl dated you before, what that mean?
She's testing meats.
She's testing meats.
Shut the fuck up.
She's sowing her royal oats. She ain't got time for that. All right, L'Oreal. Have you been sowing your royal oats?
Yep.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
I'm trying to eat ice too. Sorry.
You've been sowing your oats too much. Lord have mercy. Smith, cover your ears.
What's wrong with that?
Sowing your oats
I'm
is only supposed to be
single.
one. Yeah, no, stop that single stuff. Single stuff means you're not having sex.
No, single means that I don't have a boyfriend.
That means you get to test meats.
Yeah.
You out here test driving all these fucking vehicles.
Yeah, just like at the deli when you be like, let me get a little slice.
Spice ham, salami, and cheese. That's a lot, man.
Let me get a slice of that salami. Anyway,
and then
let's
what you
get
do
into
with it after?
DM
Do you
number
throw them in
2.
the garbage or you wrap it up to save it?
Sometimes I throw them in the garbage. It depends on how I feel or how they made me feel. All Sometimes it belongs in the garbage.
I hope it's spicy. How about that?
Hey, it's always spicy in a different kind of way.
All right, what's going on, everybody? I say everybody because this tablet that we have right now is great for men and women. I always say it's for the man's pride, it's for the woman's pleasure. It's this Bluetooth tablet that you have to get, man. Come in discreet package straight to your doorstep. You have to get this, man. It got the same active ingredients, Viagra and Cialis, but this is the one that you have to get for the pleasure that you need. I know when you pull your pants down, you might got a little bit of a limp. No more limp, no more, fellas. You know what I'm saying? These ladies, y'all got to suck it for mad long and do all that no more. This thing right here is just what you need for that meat to stay hard, for you to get the best sex ever in life. I don't care if it's for your birthday parties. I don't care if it's for a regular night. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to go to bluechew.com and go ahead and get it. $2.50 each, man. And it's $5 shipment. You get this right here for free. We want you to go to bluechew.com. Promo code BULLY and try it free today.
All right, y'all, let's take a minute and talk about our absolute favorite, and that's HelloFresh. Did you know that HelloFresh is 72% cheaper than dining at a restaurant, and it's even cheaper than grocery shopping? And you know, the price of things are crazy right now.
Gas prices are out of control. I'm saying.
Yeah. So you definitely want to save on food. There's just one of many reasons that HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep that make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable, and it's tasty. It's the best, for real.
Yes,
HelloFresh chefs really know how to diversify your dinner menu with seasonal spring recipes like sweet heat shrimp tempura bowls. I tried this last week. Wax. Did you try this one?
I ain't tried it yet, man.
Oh my God, it is so good. The garden spinach ricotta ravioli and the one pot creamy lemon dill chicken soup. I think you'll really like that one. The newest menu release includes Mediterranean recipes that are filled with fresh fruits and veggies, nuts, olive oils, and fiber-packed whole grains for a nutritious balance. So customize your favorite dishes with their new Hello Custom offerings by swapping out one protein for another, because we know you like meat, right, Wax?
Sometimes.
Yeah, you can also upgrade for a more luxe experience or even add protein to a veggie meal. Now, I know the other day I called you and you was cooking up some HelloFresh. Did you burn the kitchen down?
No, it was really easy, man, because I just made it look just like the pictures which they have, which I'm really excited about. It helps me out. And all the season, everything was right there in the packages. It was great. So yeah, nice and easy. I just made the burger.
So easy a dummy could do it. So go on over to HelloFresh.com/bully16 and code bully16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. That's all you have to do is go on over to HelloFresh.com/bully16 and use code bully16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. I love HelloFresh. It always saves the day for me. It never lets me down, keeps my belly full, and it's healthy and good for you. Never waste food with HelloFresh.
And they got pictures.
Let's get into DM number 2. Now, if you want to DM us, it's simple, it's easy. Wax doesn't know the DM, but
yes, I do.
Smith might. Let's see, what is it?
It's at Bullying the Beast at No, C. Smith messed me up. It's Bullying the Beast podcast. You told you.
Damn, that's all we got to do is like Smith take your spot.
I did it good, right?
You got to throw at in the beginning, but you got it right.
At Bullying the Beast podcast.
Whatever. Let's get into it. What up, gang? I first like to start off by saying that I'm a new listener and I fuck with y'all so heavy already. Producers know what they putting together with y'all two on the podcast. Actually, it was our idea, but thanks. Yeah. Anyway, I'm a 21-year-old, and yes, before we get into girl for a year, and I've known her for a little longer than that. When we first met, she introduced me to the idea of polygamy, which I've never heard of before that conversation. She told me that she would have a girlfriend, and having one while being with me doesn't mean she doesn't love me any less. She likes someone who is the girl to lay up with some nights, not in a sexual way, but if things happen, she won't stop it. Now, I don't blame her, because when I first met her, she told me she was plain out gay, had dick in the past, and now endeavoring into some pussy. But we fell in love and plans changed. And she told me she does not want to be in a poly relationship until we got married. Anyway, here we are. Oh, until we got married. Anyway, Here we are now coming up to our 1-year anniversary. And her new friend, who's also been dealing with the same thing, whatever that is, over the day, I come home to wine pop, rugs out like a picnic in our living room. And when I was talking to them, I felt as though I was intruding on some shit, like a third wheel in my own crib. So I went to the room and got some rest. I come out a few times to them, all intimate and shit. My girl pulling little cat hairs off her face. We got a little cat, and I couldn't help to feel jealous and hate that. Should I dabble with this poly shit? And says she wants a cuddy buddy. Does that mean a cuddle buddy? Does that mean I get one too? I want the best for my baby and for her to be happy. I just wish feelings didn't have to get hurt. So please help me out and let me know if I'm tripping. Should I poly up or remind her of the commitment she alone brought me? SOS, let me know.
You tripping, bruh. You tripping. The only thing she want to do is hug and cuddle a little bit with a female. Anytime your female has less meats, is more of your programming to her. You see what I'm saying? More meats is all she got, all different type of stations in her head and all different. She learned this from this guy. She learned how to do this from this guy. She learned how to do this from this guy. The less meats that she got programmed with, because the only thing that meat is the antenna, is the best thing. So she dabbled in some, a couple pussies here and there. Don't get too upset with that. You try to keep her away from as much meat as she can. And it sounds like this girl have maybe as many meats as you can count on your hand, and not too many girls can actually do that these days. So you might got you something. Talk to me, Smith.
Anyway, I don't know what he's talking about. You got to watch this girl for numerous reasons. She's confused as fuck. She just finished telling you she wanted to be in a poly relationship.
She's selfish.
When you were okay with it, then she's like, no, just change my mind. I want to be single, in a committed relationship. Now that he's like, okay, cool, committed. No, change my mind again. I got a bitch on the floor that I ain't even talked to you about. Like, that's some sneaky ass shit. She's getting her cake and eating it too. And she's not even talking to you about it. That's an issue. I definitely wouldn't have just walked in the house like everything was all good.
As a man, you have to, L'Oreal. Like I said, all this is about our pride. All this is about, you can't tell that story to your guys. Like, man, I went to the house, she had some bitch on the floor, they both was looking good, and I just stopped that shit. I kicked them both out. Niggas is like, yo, what the fuck?
Neither one of them was trying to fuck him though.
I hear that. Do you try? Do you like ask them to watch a movie too? Do you just
no? They would have invited you if you were invited. You didn't even know they were there.
Because you smoke weed with me, that means you'll let me a way in. So yo, I'm gonna roll up. Do y'all want to smoke? If they say yes, it's a way in.
They didn't even invite him. He walked in. They said, "You want to come watch a movie?" She never do no picnic for her, and for him. You know what I mean? And she's being trifling. I would definitely sit her down like, what is it that you fucking want, bitch? Because but all this back and forth ain't it.
But you know what, L'Oreal? If she did do a picnic with me before, you know what I'm saying? I will be a little pissed off. Like, damn, that's our thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do something different with somebody else and then y'all create something, that's y'all shit at the end of the day. I might be a pillow pissed off. I don't
Not on my floor that I'm paying the bills on.
I hear you, but as long as me and her do a picnic every Thursday, and then Thursday I come in, she do another picnic with somebody else, that might hurt a little bit more than seeing she doing something else. You know what I'm saying?
He sounded jealous. He was like, they had a little fucking blanket out and a fucking picnic.
No,
that
you know,
was mad as hell.
He was so petty. He talking about the cat hair.
Cat hair. Pick a little cat hair. I thought he was talking about the pussy.
Pussy hair, yeah, me too. I'm like, yeah, that's a fucking pussy hair taking off her fucking cheeks because she was eating that fucking poom poom, and you stopped that shit when they heard the fucking keys, man.
No, he's talking about cat meow.
I think really, if you didn't want them and you want them to both to leave, just be obnoxious, come out naked. You know what I'm saying? You got to do shit like that. Like, fuck it. If y'all want to do this, I'm going to be here naked. I'm just going to watch TV like I got clothes on.
He got to come out like cannonball and just jump on the picnic blanket.
No, you got to really, you got to just come out naked and don't say nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Naked and then say cannonball and jump.
No, don't say nothing at all. Just act like walk past and go get something to drink in the kitchen. Like you naked. Let them be like, what the fuck is going on? And he walk right past, don't say nothing else. And ask them like, yo, y'all want something to drink? Naked. And they think there's something wrong.
So if you walk in the house with your girl laying out with another girl, you would be okay because it's a woman?
Do I know she already like that? Did I already accept that? Did I already grieve through that? You know what I'm saying?
You said yes, but then she said she didn't want to do it no more.
Oh, in that same situation?
That's lying.
Yeah, but if I know that's how she is, I look at everybody's vices to be. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like a girl's pussy, girls be doing the same thing with wine. She's like, I ain't drinking no more. Next thing you know, they got a bottle of wine. You know, I just took a sip with my girl. We just went out for dinner and I just happened to have a thing of wine with her. That's how girls treat their pussy. Just like they treat fucking wine. Every time I say I'm not drinking no more, I'm not having no more wine. I'm taking 21-day challenge, no wine this time. I bet you when your girls go out, I bet you're gonna do it. And the exact same thing y'all act to tell y'all fucking pussies. Y'all do the exact same thing. None of y'all can trust y'all fucking pussies, man. I'm not fucking him tonight. Fuck that. I ain't getting no dick. Next thing you know, you're over here whining.
That's true.
Early.
That's happened to me before. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't fucking that nigga.
Shit. That nigga gonna
Next
say
thing
the
you
right
know.
thing, smell. You had a Tom
When's the next
Ford
time I'm
on.
gonna see you?
Yeah. I have fun. You better not just be calling me just for tonight and don't be calling me. Okay, I gotta go home to my wifeys.
Lord. Let's get into the roundtable talk starring L'Oreal.
Yo.
So you already know if you needed any advice before we wrap up that portion of the show, again, hit us up in the DM, hit us up on our phone number, leave us a voicemail, especially Wax's boyfriend. I want to hear him come back. Like, this is definitely somebody I like to hear more from. So Waxy's poo, boo, 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 call back, okay? But anyway, we're going to get into,
I like his views. His views, I don't know if you think I said something. Is there anything else I could have said that sounds nasty? Those are his views. You
like
don't have
from the
views.
back? Are you like a top?
Whatever.
Okay, let's get into the roundtable talk starring L'Oreal. What do you, you see what I was about to say. You know that's the name of my segment on the show.
What's that?
On the Morning Hustle.
Triggered.
Yeah, I almost read it out loud. I was like, what do I, anyway, let's get into the roundtable talk starring L'Oreal now. What's this? Oh, fiance finds out about his bride-to-be's past. What's this? What's her past? Let's see what this is. Oh, this is Wax's thing. Okay. So fiance, 30 years old, found out his 28-year-old college day girlfriend hasn't talked to him in 3 days. I don't know if this is the end. I've been with my fiance for 2 years, engaged for 2 months. I could go on about how great he is, but I won't waste your time. He's awesome. Him and my sister's boyfriend has really gotten close over the past year. They talked at least twice a week on the phone or FaceTime or just hanging out, all 4 of us. Sister has been with her boyfriend since high school, so obviously her boyfriend knows me well as my dating history. Last week, because of the quarantine, we all thought it would be fun to drink and hang out, but over FaceTime. It was a FaceTime double date, and we all had a blast, laughing, playing, drinking games. We all partied for over an hour, and then when it was over, decided to leave the party, call my sister directly without the boys in another room. Well, my fiance and her boyfriend stayed on FaceTime and continued to get drunk together. During this time, I could hear shit because I couldn't hear shit because I was in another room and I was talking to my sister. My sister's boyfriend goes and tells a bunch of stories about my college days and how many guys I hooked up with. Drinking games. Okay, what happened? Oh, I hooked up with. Just so everyone knows, I don't know the actual number. My first 2 years of college was literally one big giant party without being too disruptive. I admit I was excessive, but at the time, it was just what we did. I was single during that time. And me and my friends did a lot with a lot of guys. Most of them I couldn't even pick up out of a lineup. But again, I was in college. Anyways, one of the parties I went to, I ended up hooking up with 4 different guys at the same time.
Oh, Jesus.
My fiance is handsome as fuck. And I know for a fact he's been with several women. We talk about our past in the beginning of our relationship, and I wasn't 100% honest with mine. I can only assume that he was. After everyone hung out, me and my fiance were laying in bed and about to sleep. And he just calmly asked me, hey, did you get gangbanged in college? My response was, what the fuck? Why would you ask that? That's when he told me everything my sister's boyfriend told him. He told me details. I'm not even sure 100% true because, again, blur. But a lot of the info is accurate. So I just told him, yes, it was just one time. He continued asking questions about other stuff, but the gangbang thing kept coming up. He had a lot of questions about it, and I answered the best of my knowledge. Fast forward to Wednesday, things had been fine and normal Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But on Wednesday, radio silence. He hadn't texted or talked to me in 3 days. The breaking point was tonight when he came home from work and he asked me, are you friends with any of those guys on Facebook? Again, not lying to him. I admitted that, yes, I was friends with all of them.
Jesus never fails.
He left a few hours ago, and I have no idea where he is or what he's doing. I'm tempted to call the cops, but I feel like, will that make it worse? I feel like garbage. I fucking hate my sister's boyfriend right now, but maybe it's not even his fault. Maybe I should have been more honest. I'm so lost. He's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I've never seen him like this before. Is this the end? He refuses to take my calls or texts. Woo!
Juicy.
Wax.
Juicy. Piece of shit. Listen, and I have my piece of shit days, and right now, you know, if I sit there and get caught out there and they asking me, yo, have you slept with this person? Everybody got a deal breaker. And I'm sure I'm a lot of people deal breakers. A lot of girls that would not tell their man that they had sex with wax if they want to stay in a relationship with their man. Certain people that he might hear is like, damn, you used to fucking this nigga. Like, I can't outsee this shit. I know this nigga had his Timbs on. I knew this nigga probably dunked your head in the water. Then he do the ice cube trick on you. Like, what the fuck did this nigga do to my girl? Yeah, certain people that you don't just want to fuck after, you know what I'm saying? They probably really played and toyed around with her. You know what I'm saying? And you want any guy that you want to know that fuck your girl, you want to be real corny. You want to nut early and she ain't have a good time at all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is not good.
Why does it matter what she did in the past, though? I got a problem with the fact that she follows them all on Facebook, because it's like, girl, what's happening here? That's the only thing, because it's like, you're saying you don't remember, but you know you follow all of them. That's what I don't like. But other than that, it's like, how you gonna judge her for some shit that she did when she was a kid, or before you at all?
Gangbanger, always a gangbanger. You know how dudes like, listen, I don't gangbang no more, but listen,
that's not true.
I know how to get it in. I do this.
I had one threesome in my life, and I never had a threesome again.
Jesus!
I never had a threesome again. It was one time.
Ew, what you was doing?
Laying there like a starfish. I don't know, and I never wanted to do it again, so I don't believe that.
Yeah. All right. But
you had a threesome before?
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
how many?
You didn't have guys. It wasn't 2 guys.
No, but if it was, so no, what?
4 guys is kind of
no, I don't think I can marry that. Nigga. I
can't marry that. That's what I'm saying. See how you ain't playing that shit? How you expect this man to marry that shit? If a man say, L'Oreal got fucked by 4 guys.
No, I didn't. Don't say that.
Else. See what I'm saying? You'll fuck everybody up, right?
No, but that's not true. That's why.
But L'Oreal.
But if it was, I would live in my truth.
L'Oreal, if one of your friends you know got smashed by 4 guys, y'all will always argue. If y'all argue, you're going to bring that shit up. Smith? If you know this girl got smashed by 4, Jesus.
That wouldn't be my friend.
No, I wouldn't. It's in the past.
That wouldn't be my friend if I'd be like, shut up, bitch, you got fucked by 4 niggas.
I know. That's some grimy shit.
That's some nigga shit. Do
y'all have a girl who has sex with 4 guys at one time? That's kind of wild, though. I don't want to be the man that sit there in my car and have a flat tire every time I go around the corner. That's a flat tire because I got to continue to keep on thinking about that, man. Like I said, that's all about the man's pride. Our job is trying to build our pride so we can hand that tall, high pride to our sons and to our family members. If our pride ain't shit, we can't help nobody or do nothing for anybody. So we need that pride to be high so we go out in this world and conquer it.
She
I
didn't
seen a
say
nigga fuck
no.
with one bitch. Don't listen to him.
My girl ain't
I
being
done
the
seen
one
a
that
nigga
get
fuck
gang
with
banged.
one bitch that made me not want to fuck with him. So you get what I'm saying? The four don't
Yeah.
matter. And what I mean by that is more so the type of bitch or whatever the case. Now, if you was in your college days getting gang banged and shit,
No.
I mean, I feel like at least that was the time to do it. That was
It's never a time to do it, young ladies. It's never a time to get gang
You
banged.
gang banged a bitch before, right?
Listen, that's it. I mean, it's not even like you call it like that. It's just, you know, I get, yeah, we have one of these girls, but nobody want to marry her.
But
Not one of
do
the,
you
one of
still
the
follow
guys
her
that
on
was
Facebook?
there. No way. I don't even know what any of these girls' name was. And it's so crazy. I can't remember shit.
Well, she's just said the same thing, and you calling her a whore.
No, listen. I was a whore, and I know I was a whore. That's why I said, if somebody you want to break up with me right now, shit, the fuck I'm supposed to do? I ain't even nothing I could do. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, you know what? Oh, you fuck this person. I can't do it. I can't outsee that. It's all about what a man can unsee. If a man can unsee it, y'all can stay together. But if a man cannot unsee it, you're done.
Anyway, here's an update. This is the second time I'm updating because my first one got deleted. He eventually came back in the middle of the night and we talked until the morning. We both agreed that he needs to distance himself from the relationship while he figures stuff out. He admitted the only thing he cared about was the gangbang. He told me he couldn't get the visual out of his head. He then told me about a threesome he had in college, which I think is totally made up, and he just wanted to get a rise out of me, but who knows? It just sounded so unbelievable and felt like he was trying to get back at me. We did make love before we went to sleep, but it was not good. Because the four niggas was way better.
4 other niggas. You got to meet in your mouth and one of your ass and jerk it off the other 2. She was wild.
And by not good, I mean, he felt like he was trying to get, it felt like he was trying to get back at me. We did make love before we went. Oh, wait, hold on. The way she wrote this is so weird.
The second paragraph.
And by not good, I mean, it felt like he was trying to punish me once again. Everything was weird from kissing to the ending. Being vague here because the part is probably what I got my post to leave last time. He left in the morning to go stay with his parents, and I haven't seen him since. We still text every day, but it's different. Everything is different. And at this point, I'm almost positive we aren't getting married anymore.
Nah.
And again, at this point, I'm okay with that. I know I fucked up. I know I lied. All I could do is live and learn. As soon as this quarantine ends, I plan on using my work program that helps find people therapists. It's part of my benefits, and I never used it before because I'm legitimately excited to start working on myself for the future, whatever may happen between me and him. Now, to everyone who left me nice messages, I couldn't reply to all, so I'm saying thank you for your help and advice. None of you know me and are all awesome, and I hope you nothing but the best. To the people who left me horrible messages, wax, yes, I read them, all of them. No, your names do not hurt me like whore and meats and saying I try our meats. I am not perfect and never claim to be, and I know I have a lot of work to do, but I hope all of the happiness and your perfect relationship with your perfect selves and good luck with everything. Now, also, just want to point out that there was some confusion about who I was friends with on Facebook. It was just the 4 guys from the gangbang that I was friends with, not every guy I ever been with. I don't know why she's making it worse.
Thank you.
And I've since deleted every single one of them. Again, my fuck up, live and learn. She was, what the fuck with this bitch is crazy.
But I like, actually, now that right there making me like her now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like now she know that everything you go through in life is going to be a learning situation. You know what I'm saying? Now she learned from this. Now she at least learned not to lie no more because lying gets you nowhere. And also, you know, she can tell these young girls who want to be fast with their pussies, your pussy mileage is really a thing. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to sit there and lie on your mileage. You know, you go to some dealerships and they roll a little time back. You can't be doing that because listen, somebody can be like, oh, my cousin had that car. Let me see, you still got a scratch over here? Or that tattoo right there. Look at the video of this tattoo she been fucking. Or she didn't tell you about this guy. See, big, you got to watch yourself. Make sure that Carfax never come out if you want to sit there and lie. You know what I'm saying?
I just be tuning you out sometimes. I wonder if other people do it too. Anyway,
Don't do
Amazon
it.
has an experimental Alexa feature that uses, well, they can mimic the voice of the dead, like dead relatives or whatever the case. The company says that it wants to make memories last, while the feature can eliminate the pain of loss. It definitely can't eliminate the pain of loss. It could definitely make their memories last. They're currently working to develop a system to give Alexa the ability to do that, and that's mimic any voice after hearing less than a minute of audio. Would you want something like that? I know your dad recently passed away.
Yes.
Is that like a weird thing to like, are they playing with the dead? Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I say rest in peace. But when my family and us all get together, we all, say a lot of vague remarks and stuff that my pop used to say. If something happened, we always say cotton picker or something, you know what I'm saying? The thing Sherry's that you hold your phone down? Would it be like that? You'd be like, yo, Pop.
Sherry, dummy.
Sherry's.
Sherry.
What's the lady's name?
Sherry sound like an old black lady and shit. Hey, Sherry.
Sherry's. Or now you'd be like, yo, Pop. If that's what they saying, like, yo, Pop, what's the weather? Or he'd be like, yo, son. Yeah. I ain't mad at that.
For real?
You you're supposed to let the rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? But everybody always got videos of their parents and their wedding days and stuff like that. So it's always memories and pictures that we always still have. I'm cleaning out one of the sheds. I see a lot of videos and pictures and stuff of my pop. So it actually makes me feel better. You know what I'm saying?
Just feel like people might take it too far. Like, those weirdos that start to marry like robots and shit like that. Like I could see
hologram
people that say their wife or husband died. Now they start marrying the phone. Like, you know what I mean? Because
I'm saying marry holograms. And right now it's like really what your eye sees is what satisfies you at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying?
Remember that guy who said that he wanted to have kids with his hologram girlfriend, and then he divorced her, and he said she stopped understanding him because they stopped like updating her software.
Yeah, that's not good. Y'all got to keep people aroused, because right now, even with porn, right now, I'm not going to get hard right now for no reason unless I see something that's going to make whatever flush and make my meat get hard. You know what I'm saying? And just like them, they want to be satisfied once they see that ding or whatever. It's going to satisfy them. That's all they need. They probably last longer.
But this guy got a lot of problems from his meat getting hard, and that's R. Kelly. He was sentenced to 30 years in jail. This nigga is gone forever. Can you believe this shit?
All right, 80 though.
30 years, yeah, and that's only one of his cases. He still has more cases that he's facing in Chicago and other places. This was just Brooklyn. So, okay, he has racketeering and sex trafficking. So on August 15th is his trial in Chicago. They could give him an additional 25 to 30 years.
Yeah, sex in the name of love ain't here.
But this one is a little, his charges in Chicago are worse. It's actually producing child pornography and luring minors into sex acts. They released all this stuff about R. Kelly and his childhood and with that whole McDonald's situation, why it correlated to what he was doing and how he was getting molested from the age of 6 and just all kind of stuff. But he
from a guy named Robert?
No, that's his name. He will be getting arrested. I mean, he will be getting molested now in jail, I'm sure, because you're going to be in there for the next 30 years. You're going to have something to do. Now, ta-ta. That's what happens when what the fuck? You're disgusting. Now let's go on to a mom that goes off on her baby father for bringing food only for his son and not the other kids. He brought some McDonald's. Now, check out this audio and tell me what you think.
Okay.
He only want to come and bring him here. And day, my baby daddy come here with one meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not gonna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he only. I'm finna expose him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's
Mom,
up?
you gotta share it out.
Because I'm finna expose you. Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry? What do you mean? Okay, what about my other kid?
Family.
So what do you think about this? Because this caused a big debate between so many people. Some people were on the side of the man and saying that that's his child and he fed his child. Some people were on the side of the woman and said, like, how could he do something like that and just leave the other kids hungry? What do you think?
First, you don't know this how this man pockets at the end of the day. A lot is going on right now, especially being a black man. A lot. Unless you know his pockets, know he can afford it. Everybody not the same. Me, I love the kids. I would definitely see other kids over there. But what if the other kids be like, "Dang, my daddy," and all this other type of stuff? It's a lot you can actually, put into this that I don't think she's saying. Like, did y'all just have an argument? He'd like, "Yo, you know what? I'm just gonna take care of my kids." Is this the first time he ever did this, or do he ever take care of the kids ever? That's not his kids at all. So even if he did this before or took care of his kids and helped them out at all because he didn't want them to be left out ever, you got to get his man some slack. But bro, if you got it, the kids at the end of the day, they're gonna look at this. This one of these kids might see you like get knocked out in the ground one day, or you might be drunk on the side of the road one day. He gonna remember you used to bring him McDonald's. So these kids get older. So make sure you take care of our youngins, you know what I'm saying? Because I helped out a couple of older guys, you know what I'm saying? And I know they sit there and love what I used to do for them back in the day. So watch that, man. These older dudes that's right now, I be going to the block, yo, give them a couple bucks or whatever, and then they're all fucked up. Because when I was young, they used to give me a couple of dollars and shit when I was in the store. Yo, let him go. I got it. So watch what you do to these youngins, family. They come back.
I agree. Like if he can't afford it, that's one thing. But like me growing up, like I was always raised like everybody eats.
Yes.
Everybody is gonna eat something. Like when everybody came to my grandmother's house, they could eat whatever's in the fridge. If you know what I mean. When my father took me out, he took out my sisters, even though those wasn't his kids. Like I get if you want to do like, all right, it's Disney World. I just want to take my son and have bonding time with my son. That's cool. But when it's food, it's like you don't leave no child hungry. And McDonald's is like, come on, you could buy burgers for everybody. Like that's a dollar. Get something off the dollar menu for everybody. At least get them something, a big fry they could share.
Get them something,
like,
they could share. Yeah.
I do think that that's foul because it's like, clearly she's that upset because them kids is fucking hungry.
They hungry, that's it.
They hungry. And some people are upset that, oh, them not his kids, but he slayed down with that woman knowing that she had those kids.
She had them other kids, man. You attached to all that. You know what I'm saying?
You attached to that. And I hate when guys do that. It's like you come into children's lives and then because you're not with the mother anymore, you just throw those kids away, even though they done built this relationship with you. But people do that all the time. And I remember like when my ex,
that's not cool.
Yeah, he like threw the relationship that I had with his daughter against me. Like I wasn't talking to him, so I just didn't want to talk. And he like, oh, you're gonna do her like that? You're just gonna leave? And I'm like, that's kind of fucked up because that's you trying to make me feel guilty.
Too.
Yeah,
it's hurtful too. And I did it before, and I don't think it's cool. And if I ever get a phone call or whatever the case, I would definitely answer the phone and everything is always love and everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's not cool. You're having the kids involved. But if I come in that house and I know who's there, and it's definitely the kids, I make sure I at least have something for them.
That's it. Something. Get a $5 little Caesar pizza for like, and then get him the McDonald's. But get something like feed them kids. Like I can't imagine just watching kids go hungry and I'm just dropping off some shit for one. Like that's my only thing. I mean, I understand those not his kids, but like, and like I seen like a family member I could think of that, she was being raised by, the boyfriend and the mother, right? The boyfriend and the mother. and to the point where she's calling a boyfriend daddy. Then they had a kid together. It's still daddy. But then when he stopped messing with the girlfriend, with the woman, then he only going to pick up the one kid, and she's still like daddy, and he just acting like she don't exist.
Ouch. You don't.
But that's what I think is dirtbaggish of certain men, certain women that do things like that. You know what I mean? And I've seen it happen. I've seen it, and it's really sad.
Yeah, so if they too young and stuff like that, understand if you can actually get away, try to help me get away, especially if you got another dude involved real quick, and then y'all see them bonding. That's the best thing. But don't just leave them out there, especially if they have nobody. You're the father figure to them, and you just bounce and stuff like that. And they don't have no father at all. That's really gonna hurt the kids, and they're gonna remember that back when they get older. You don't know who
and
these kids gonna be.
Them. It's gonna affect them. If you care about that child, like you shouldn't do that. At least be in their life in some form of fashion. Nobody says that you have to, you know what I mean? Like take over for the mom, but like you put yourself in that position, so you carry on with that position. Anyway, let's get into some Black excellence too. Right? Let's get into some Black excellence. The BET Awards was this past week.
Okay.
Big shout out to everybody out there. I was out there. It was
crazy. How was it?
Yeah. Okay. Crazy. Big shout out to Diddy, who won the Lifetime Achievement Award. He had the biggest party, and I was crying because I had to go work.
Okay.
Because it started later in the night. So I went to the Atlantic party. I went to Mark Pitt's party. And when that was over, everybody was like, let's go to Diddy's. And I was like, guys, I got to be on air in 20 minutes. I was crying the whole time. Like I slept none. It was a fucking disaster, but I had an amazing time. Shout out to everybody that showed love. Everybody that showed my stomach love. I had some good dinners out there too. Shout out all the labels. Definitely went to the Summer Walker, Jasmine Sullivan, Ari Lennox concert. It was crazy. Let's talk about some of the winners. Mary J. Blige, she got the Her Award. Huh?
Congratulations. Yes. Blessing.
Yeah, she got the Her Award. Meg Thee Stallion got Best Female Hip Hop Award. Tim's Best International Act. And shout out my girl, Eva Marcel. She actually presented her with that award. Y'all can check out our Undressing Room podcast, available wherever you listen to Bully and the Beast. And Big Lotto got her first big award as Best New Artist. So happy and proud for her. Speaking of Jasmine Sullivan, Best Female R&B pop artist. And as I said, Diddy took home the Lifetime Achievement Award. He brought everybody out, including Kanye West, Babyface, and Shine, who we haven't seen in quite some time.
Yeah, word up.
Right. He also donated $1 million to both Howard University and Jackson State University, the football program there, to Deion Sanders, Coach Deion Sanders, to be exact. Now let's get into Wax's ABC.
Hey, it's easy shit.
All right, you know how it goes. We're going to give you a word. We're going to spell it out for you. You're going to tell us the word, the definition, and use it in a sentence. Like to hear it?
Let's hear it.
Here you go. It's RENDEZVOUS.
This is Czechoslovakian. I don't know if y'all even know anything about that.
We don't.
It's like it's a country over there. A lot of times they was over there fighting wars and stuff like that. You know, you ever seen Dead Presidents? That's one of the things. It was Czechoslovakia, and this is one of the words over there. This is RENDEZVOUS.
Kanye West.
So it's like they be trying to say run, but it's run. You know what I'm saying? It's run. It's Des Bryant. People don't know he's like Czechoslovakia. His father was from over there.
Okay.
And Voice is the Voice water that's out there. So it's like this is what they give all of football players out there, because they all run like Des Bryant. And so they be saying, run Des and drink the water. So run Des Voss. All right.
That's it.
So
what's the sentence?
The sentence is: I went to Czechoslovakia when I went to football camp, and Ren Des Bus is this water that Des Bryant is sponsoring out there. Because that's his father's from out there. Ren Des Bus is the Des Bryant water. His father's from out there, and he sponsors some water. So
okay, Smith, help him out, please.
So the word is rendezvous.
No.
Yes,
No?
it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And it's a meeting place. It's
okay.
Like meeting up with
Czechoslovakia. Meeting in Czechoslovakia.
You were nowhere near close at all. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I'm sick of wax today. Bully and the Beast podcast. Make sure y'all rate, review, subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
And we will see y'all next week for more fun and laughs and fucking jokes about wax, I guess. That's how we're gonna do it. Thank you, Smith. Thank you, Twerk God.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I saw Jason Lee. Big shout out to my boy Jason Lee. He had a big award ceremony over the past weekend. Mariah Carey, Floyd Mayweather, Claudia Jordan. Everyone you could think of was there in the building. And then he also did a grand opening for his studios, Hollywood Unlocked Studios. I got to go check it out. It is fire. Make sure if y'all are in the area, y'all go check out his podcast studio. And he also told me to blow a kiss to Twerk God.
Go ahead, blow it. That's not L'Oreal. He wants you to blow.
No, he wants Angelo to blow him. We'll see you next week. Bye. Yikes.